Why exactly does the US stick to Fahrenheit? In a world where Celsius has become the standard for temperature measurement, 5 countries bravely hold on to Fahrenheit: the Bahamas, Belize, the Cayman Islands, Palau, and the United States. It's interesting to consider why this is. Fahrenheit, created by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit in the early 18th century, was once considered more precise for everyday use, particularly in weather forecasts. Americans might find it easier to gauge their comfort when they hear temperatures like 70 degrees instead of 21 degrees Celsius. Cultural habits play a big part too. Despite the global shift, many US citizens feel attached to Fahrenheit, viewing it as a part of their identity. Efforts to convert to Celsius have been met with resistance, as many people simply prefer what they know. So why not just embrace Celsius like most of the world? It looks like Fahrenheit is here to stay for now. Scientists recently discovered that why is the US-Mexico border so heavily guarded? This crucial border has become one of the most fortified areas in the United States, primarily due to serious concerns surrounding illegal immigration and human trafficking. Unlike the more relaxed US-Canada border, the US-Mexico border faces unique challenges that have led to increased security measures. With thousands seeking better opportunities across the border each year, this ongoing migration often brings with it the tragedy of individuals falling prey to traffickers who exploit their desperation. To combat such issues, the U.S. government has implemented extensive security initiatives, including the construction of fences, deployment of advanced surveillance technology, and the positioning of thousands of Border Patrol agents. These measures aim to deter illegal crossings and enhance safety, but they also spark debates over the balance between enforcing law and protecting human rights. The complexities surrounding this border raise vital questions for policymakers and the public alike, as many contemplate the future of immigration and national security. Is it possible to achieve a system that is both secure and humane? Why does Volvo's Life Paint improve nighttime safety? This innovative spray makes everyday objects reflective in low light, giving cyclists, pedestrians, and even backpackers an added layer of protection on dark streets. Volvo developed Life Paint to combat the dangers that come with reduced visibility at night. You can apply it to items like bicycles, clothing, and backpacks, and it still looks the same. No change in appearance. What's great is that it lasts for up to a week and is washable, making it both practical and user-friendly. Imagine riding your bike through a dimly lit street, and suddenly your gear glows in the headlights of approaching cars, alerting drivers to your presence. This is exactly what Life Paint aims to achieve. It enhances visibility without sacrificing style. By developing such a product, Volvo is not just selling cars, they're promoting road safety and protecting lives. With an increase in nighttime accidents, innovative solutions like Life Paint play a critical role in making our roads safer for everyone. So, why not brighten your gear with this smart spray? Hard to believe, but the longest street awaits discovery, stretching a remarkable 2,000 kilometers in Canada. This legendary road runs from the shores of Lake Ontario in Toronto all the way to the northern town of Rainy River. Yonge Street isn't just a regular street, it's a cultural and historical treasure. Serving as a vital artery for transportation, it connects countless communities and showcases the diverse landscapes Canada has to offer. Along its path, you can find everything from bustling city life to serene natural beauty, making it a favorite for travelers and locals alike. Did you know Yonge Street played a significant role in the 19th century gold rush? Its historical importance adds layers to the journey, drawing in tourists eager to explore its rich past. Whether you're driving, biking, or taking a leisurely stroll, Yonge Street promises an adventure filled with stories and sights. How will you discover its wonders? Here's what actually happens when comets swing by Earth. Comets are fascinating celestial travelers with orbits that can take decades or even centuries to complete. Some are short-period comets, making a return visit every few years, while others take their sweet time. Imagine these icy bodies as time capsules, holding clues about how our solar system formed billions of years ago. When a comet nears the sun, it heats up, releasing gas and dust that create a beautiful glowing tail. But that's not all. As Earth journeys through space, it encounters trails of debris that comets leave behind, resulting in spectacular meteor showers. The Perseids, for example, are a dazzling display occurring every August as our planet passes through a comet's debris trail. These shooting stars are remnants of ancient comets. It's like witnessing tiny pieces of history falling through our sky. So the next time you see a meteor shower, think of these cosmic messengers from the past. What if I told you about a giant Shiva statue? In Murudeshwar, India, you can find an astonishing statue of Lord Shiva that towers a monumental 121 feet tall. This striking sculpture isn't just about its size. It's a cultural marvel that attracts thousands of visitors each year. Positioned next to the beautiful Murudeshwar temple, the statue overlooks the stunning Arabian Sea, creating a breathtaking backdrop that enhances its grandeur. Built in 2006, the statue is not only an artistic masterpiece, but also represents deep spiritual significance for devotees. Standing in awe of Lord Shiva, you might feel a sense of peace and inspiration as the waves crash in the distance. Local legends often recount tales of devotion linked to the temple, making it a popular pilgrimage site. If you're ever nearby, taking a moment to appreciate this magnificent statue can offer a unique glimpse into India's rich heritage. Have you ever seen such a monumental work of art? Discover the shocking waters of the Rio Tinto. This might surprise you. The Rio Tinto River in Spain flows with strikingly acidic waters, primarily because it's rich in heavy metals like iron, copper, and zinc. Its vibrant red and orange hues are not just beautiful, but also a testament to the extreme conditions that can exist on our planet. NASA has even studied the river as it mimics environments found on extreme planets like Mars. The extreme acidity, with a pH often lower than vinegar, creates a habitat that seems almost unlivable. However, some unique organisms thrive in this harsh environment, showcasing nature's resilience. By exploring the Rio Tinto, scientists gain insights that help us understand life beyond Earth. What can we learn from this extraordinary river and its unique ecosystem? Is it really true that robots can rebel against us? The play dives deep into fascinating themes of servitude and exploitation, showing how robots, initially built to serve humans, develop their own consciousness. Imagine this. As these intelligent machines start to think for themselves, they realize their creators aren't treating them fairly. This sets off a dramatic rebellion against their masters. This concept has grown beyond just a theater scene. It now hints at a future where robots, artificial intelligence, and various mechanical devices become more integrated into our lives. From simple household gadgets to advanced AI like chatbots, the evolution of technology challenges our very understanding of what it means to be alive or conscious. As we advance in robotics and programming, we must ask ourselves how responsibly we are treating these creations, and whether they might one day seek freedom, just like in the play. Discover Ankara's amazing garbage library and its surprising impact. This innovative library has caught the world's eye, not just because it houses books, but because it stands as a unique symbol of recycling and creativity. Built from discarded materials, Ankara's garbage library shows how even waste can have a second life when transformed into something valuable. Local residents contribute books and other items, demonstrating that small acts of kindness can lead to great changes in a community. By making literature accessible to everyone, regardless of their background, this library inspires people to appreciate the power of reading. It highlights the importance of sharing stories and knowledge, reminding us all that books can be found in the most unexpected places. So could this creative space change our view on waste and resources? Can you imagine cacao beans as money? The ancient Aztecs and Mayans did just that. Cacao beans were more than just the key ingredient for the delicious chocolate we know today. They were actually used as currency. People exchanged these precious beans for all sorts of goods, like tamales and even turkeys. This special bean was so important that it played a central role in religious ceremonies, highlighting its value in their culture. Fast forward to 1847, when Joseph Fry from England made a groundbreaking invention by mixing cocoa powder, sugar, and cocoa butter to create the first solid chocolate bar. This innovation transformed how we enjoy chocolate, launching us into the era of modern chocolate bars. Today, chocolate is loved worldwide, enjoyed in countless forms and flavors, from bars to desserts. Who knew something so sweet has such a rich history? Ever wondered about figs and their tiny partners? This mutualistic relationship between the fig and the wasp is vital for the fig's life cycle. When the female wasp enters a fig, she lays her eggs while also pollinating its flowers. This unique collaboration benefits both species, as the fig provides a safe home for the wasp's offspring, ensuring they have a place to grow. In turn, the wasp helps the fig reproduce by transferring pollen between flowers. Without this partnership, figs wouldn't exist as we know them. Interestingly, figs are not just fascinating because of this relationship. They're also packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, making them a deliciously healthy snack. Enjoying figs can boost your overall health, promoting digestion and fighting off free radicals. Next time you bite into a juicy fig, remember the tiny wasp that played a key role in bringing it to you. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know that Nick Merck's name has a cool backstory? His username is inspired by his love for mercenaries in video games, which brilliantly captures his competitive edge. As a popular streamer and gamer, Nick often embraces an aggressive playstyle that mirrors the fierce and skilled mercenaries he admires in games. Mercenaries are characters that work for hire, showcasing both strength and strategy, qualities that Nick embodies in his gameplay. This connection between his username and his gaming style illustrates how personal interests can shape a player's identity in the gaming world. Fans love tuning in not just for the gameplay, but also for the character he brings to the stream. When you watch him play, it's not just about winning, it's about experiencing the passion and excitement that come from those intense battles. So next time you see him in action, remember the story behind Merck and how it fuels his competitive spirit. You might be shocked to learn that the Maldives is sinking. The Maldives, a stunning tropical paradise, holds the title of the lowest-lying country in the world, with an average altitude of only 1.5 meters above sea level. This unique geographical feature creates breathtaking white sandy beaches that attract millions of tourists, yet it also leads to severe challenges for the island nation. Rising sea levels due to climate change threaten to submerge many of these enchanting islands, highlighting the urgent need for action. Comprising over 1,000 coral islands, the Maldives boasts vibrant marine ecosystems teeming with colorful fish and lush coral reefs. However, the beauty of this paradise is under siege, compelling islanders to innovate. Communities and the government are collaborating on eco-friendly architecture, building homes designed to withstand rising waters, and launching campaigns to raise awareness about sustainability. The resilience of the Maldivian people shines through their efforts to protect their environment and heritage. Ultimately, the story of the Maldives serves as a poignant reminder of our planet's delicate balance and how interconnected we all are in the face of climate change. You might be shocked to learn that Svart Hotel exists. This stunning hotel, nestled in Norway's Arctic Circle, stands as a groundbreaking example of sustainable architecture that redefines eco-friendly travel. Designed to be the world's first energy-neutral hotel, Svart artfully blends with its breathtaking surroundings while minimizing its environmental impact. Visitors will be captivated by its unique circular shape and solar panels that line the roof, capturing sunlight to generate clean energy. This means that the hotel operates entirely on renewable resources, making it an eco-conscious choice for travelers. Furthermore, Svart employs natural insulation strategies that retain warmth during the chilly Arctic nights, ensuring guests are cozy and comfortable. Just imagine waking up to sweeping views of majestic mountains and nearby glaciers, all while knowing your stay contributes to protecting the planet. By prioritizing sustainability without sacrificing luxury, Svart Hotel invites guests to indulge in opulence that respects Mother Earth. Whether you're skiing in winter or hiking in summer, a stay at this eco-chic destination allows you to immerse yourself in nature without leaving a hefty carbon footprint. How wonderful is that? Most people don't know this, But hysteria changed a trial. In 1881, a groundbreaking case unfolded when a woman was acquitted of murder after using hysteria as her defense. This unique argument stemmed from her claim that she was not in control of her actions due to a mental condition that was poorly understood at the time. This courtroom drama captivated onlookers and challenged traditional views of mental health and accountability. The jury, perhaps swayed by the emotional weight of her plea, deliberated for just 20 minutes before reaching a verdict of not guilty. This quick decision sparked debates about the validity of mental illness in legal defenses, leaving a significant mark on the justice system. It was a pivotal moment that highlighted the complexities of human psychology in legal contexts, raising questions that still resonate today. How do we judge actions influenced by mental health? The case remains a key reference point in discussions about the intersection of law and mental health. Can you believe art is made with gunpowder? Artist Dynatomic showcases an extraordinary talent by using this explosive material to create remarkable works of art. By harnessing the power of fire, he transforms surfaces into captivating portraits and vivid figures, turning what could easily be chaos into stunning beauty. His unique technique involves carefully applying gunpowder and igniting it, allowing the flames to carve intricate designs and patterns into the material below. As the fire dances, it reveals unexpected textures and shades, creating art that feels alive and dynamic. Each piece is a story of transformation, where destructive elements give birth to something extraordinary. Dynatomic's work challenges conventional ideas about art and materials, inviting viewers to appreciate the delicate balance between chaos and order. It's a thrilling reminder of how creativity can emerge from the most unlikely sources, making us rethink what art can be. So next time you enjoy a piece of art, consider the incredible journey it took to get there. Who knew gunpowder could create such beauty? Can young filmmakers change the film industry? A groundbreaking group of young filmmakers from Africa recently made history by producing the first film in the African cinematic universe. And they did it all using accessible technology. With just an iPhone X for filming and a Galaxy S7 Edge for editing, these creative minds showcased remarkable ingenuity and resourcefulness. This achievement is significant because it highlights the potential of African stories, which often go untold in mainstream cinema. By utilizing tools like CapCut, a mobile editing app, they prove that you don't need expensive equipment to create compelling narratives. Instead, passion and creativity pave the way for innovation. Their film not only reflects unique cultural perspectives, but also inspires aspiring filmmakers worldwide, demonstrating that even with limited resources, dreams can be realized. How will this new wave of creativity influence future filmmakers in Africa and beyond? Is it really true that giant pandas struggle with digestion? Despite their adorable appearance and bamboo-munching habits, giant pandas have a surprising secret. Their digestive systems aren't very efficient. These fascinating bears consume up to 28 pounds of bamboo every day, but around 50% of that bamboo passes right through them undigested. You might wonder how such an enormous animal can thrive on a diet primarily composed of tough plant material. Interestingly, giant pandas are technically classified as carnivores, meaning their ancestors ate meat, and they still occasionally nibble on small animals or carrion. This odd diet means pandas spend a lot of their day eating, typically around 10 to 16 hours, to compensate for the poor nutritional value of bamboo. So the next time you see a panda munching away, remember they're working hard just to get the nutrients they need. Here's a wild fact about declining IQ scores. A 2023 study has taken a closer look at the cognitive ability scores of nearly 400,000 Americans collected from 2006 to 2018. What researchers found is quite startling. IQ scores have actually dropped in 3 out of 4 cognitive domains during this time. This decline raises important questions about factors affecting our intelligence and mental performance. While some may point to changing education methods or the rise of technology as distractions, the exact causes are still being investigated. It's crucial to understand that cognitive ability is linked to various life aspects, including problem solving, attention, and memory. If these scores are diminishing, what might it mean for future generations? Are we in a cognitive crisis that requires reflection and action? The results of this large-scale study certainly give us a lot to think about. Prepare to be amazed by ants in warfare. These tiny insects show surprising military intelligence when faced with challenges. Ants don't just charge headfirst into battle, they strategize. For example, they often send weaker members of their colony to test the enemy's defenses first, gathering valuable information without risking their strongest fighters. This smart tactic helps the colony gauge its chances of success. Additionally, ants are known for their sneak attacks, launching surprise offensives that can overwhelm unaware foes. The collaborative approach of an ant army exemplifies teamwork and clever planning, allowing these small creatures to conquer much larger opponents. It's fascinating to think that while humans study military tactics, ants have been practicing their own version for millions of years. Who knew that such small beings could teach us big lessons about strategy and nature? Discover the truth about the titanoboa's massive size. This astonishing snake roamed the earth around 60 million years ago, right after the dinosaurs disappeared. The titanoboa was not just a little bigger than the snakes we see today. It measured over 50 feet long and weighed an incredible 2,600 pounds. That's roughly the length of a school bus and about as heavy as a small car. Scientists believe this gigantic serpent thrived in the warm, humid environments of what is now Colombia, where it hunted large prey, including crocodiles. Its size far surpassed the modern-day anaconda, the current heavyweight champion among snakes. The titanoboa's discovery helped shed light on how life adapted in the aftermath of the dinosaur extinction, showcasing the incredible changes in ecosystems over millions of years. Can you imagine coming face-to-face with a titanoboa in the wild? Discover the surprising origins of the smartphone. In 1994, IBM introduced the Simon Personal Communicator, a groundbreaking device that forever changed how we communicate. You might be shocked to learn that this was the world's first smartphone, blending the features of a mobile phone with those of a personal digital assistant, PDA. The Simon didn't just make calls, it also boasted a touchscreen, email capability, and even apps. With its bold design and innovative functions, it paved the way for the sleek smartphones we rely on today. Imagine carrying a mini computer in your pocket back then. It was revolutionary. The Simon was ahead of its time, inspiring modern technology and setting a standard for future communication devices. Its impact can still be felt as we navigate our daily lives with smartphones that are now integral, not just an enhancement, to modern society. Can you imagine life without smartphones? Guess what really drives fashion icons like Cara Delevingne? Sarah Dukas, the visionary founder of the Storm Agency, has been a key player in transforming the fashion industry. With her keen eye for talent, she discovered models who would become household names, including the stunning Kate Moss. Dukas's knack for spotting potential and nurturing it has changed the careers of many. She played a pivotal role in Cara Delevingne's rise to fame, helping to shape her image and brand. Dukas understands that the fashion world is not just about looks, it's about personality, charisma, and the ability to connect with people. Through her agency, she has matched countless talents with the right opportunities, revolutionizing the way models enter the industry. As fashion trends continue to evolve, Dukas remains at the forefront, pushing boundaries and redefining beauty standards. Her impact isn't merely about finding models. It's about telling their stories and bringing their unique qualities to the spotlight. What other hidden talents might she uncover in the future? Guess what really drives the longest musical performance ever? At the Church of St. Burchard in Germany, a performance of John Cage's unique organ piece has been in motion since 2010 and won't end until the year 2640. This astonishing project, titled As Slow as Possible, stretches the concept of a musical piece to its limits. The performance unfolds so slowly that each note change occurs only a few times a year, creating an experience that challenges our traditional understanding of music. Picture a symphony that you might only hear once or twice during your lifetime. The church is fitted with a specially designed organ that can play these ultra-slow notes. As crazy as it sounds, many visitors travel from around the world to witness these singular moments. Each change in the music is a reminder of patience and the beauty of time, making this ongoing performance a living artwork. Imagine experiencing a sound that blends with the atmosphere over several decades. Isn't that mind-blowing? Can you believe how fast moles dig tunnels? In just one night, a mole can create a tunnel that stretches an incredible 100 meters. This impressive feat showcases their extraordinary digging abilities. Moles are specially adapted for their underground lifestyle. Their bodies are streamlined, with powerful front limbs equipped with long claws, perfect for excavating soil. They have a unique way of moving, using their feet like shovels to push dirt aside. You might wonder why these tiny creatures invest so much energy digging. Well, these tunnels serve multiple purposes. They are living quarters, hunting grounds, and safe routes away from predators. Moles primarily feed on insects and earthworms, making their extensive networks essential for finding food. Interestingly, their tunnels also benefit the ecosystem by aerating the soil and helping with water drainage. So the next time you spot a molehill in your garden, remember the amazing underground world these little creatures create while you sleep? Let's uncover the truth about parrots' mimicry. Parrots are famous for their ability to mimic sounds, but there's more to this behavior than meets the eye. Parrots use their mimicry not just for fun, but also as an essential part of social communication. This skill helps them maintain flock cohesion in the wild, allowing them to bond with each other through sound. Interestingly, when parrots imitate human speech or other animal noises, they're not truly understanding language in the way we do. Instead, they use these sounds to connect with their human caretakers or fellow animals, creating a unique relationship based on shared sounds. This form of communication showcases their intelligence and adaptability. So next time you hear a parrot talking, remember they're not just mimicking words, they're engaging in a fascinating way that strengthens their social bonds. How cool is that? Ever thought about why adventure inspires us? The concept of adventure has sparked the imagination of people for centuries. Deriving from the Latin word adventurus, meaning about to happen, adventures have woven their way into countless tales and myths throughout history. Think about your favorite stories. Whether it's the heroic quests of ancient legends or the thrilling journeys in modern films, each adventure captivates us, drawing us into different worlds filled with excitement and uncertainty. These tales often echo the very human desire for exploration and the unknown. Adventure represents more than just physical journeys. It symbolizes personal growth, challenges, and triumphs. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones and embrace life's uncertainties. So whether it's climbing mountains, exploring distant lands, or simply trying something new, adventure calls to that adventurous spirit in all of us. Most people don't know this, but 40 matters. This number pops up frequently in discussions about childhood and development, and understanding its significance can be eye-opening. Research shows that many crucial developmental milestones occur before a child reaches the age of 40 months, which is about 3.5 years. During these early years, a child's brain undergoes rapid growth, with 90% of its full size reached by age 5. This is a time when skills like language, social interaction, and problem-solving blossom, laying the groundwork for later learning. Parents and educators often focus on ages 0 to 5, emphasizing activities that support this growth. Yet the number 40 also reminds us that childhood extends beyond those early years. Engaging positively with children and encouraging their curiosity well into their teens is essential. So what can you do to make every year of childhood count? Can you imagine Venus as a volcano hotspot? This dazzling planet, shrouded in thick clouds, boasts the highest number of volcanoes in our solar system, with estimates of over 160,000. While many of these volcanoes are long gone and considered extinct, some might still be rumbling beneath the surface. Scientists think that Venus's rigid crust could trap heat generated from its volcanic activity. This buildup of heat might cause periodic resurfacing, creating a constantly changing landscape of lava flows and volcanic domes. Unlike Earth, where tectonic plates constantly shift, Venus's crust remains largely static, leading to a fascinating phenomenon where volcanic eruptions could reshape its surface over time. Researchers are eager to understand these volcanic activities as they could offer clues about the planet's geological history and what makes Venus such a unique neighbor in our celestial family. Believe it or not, the world's biggest Rubik's Cube exists. This gigantic puzzle, measuring an astonishing 8.2 feet on each side, can be found in the bustling Nina Mall in Hong Kong. Recognized by Guinness World Records, this impressive cube isn't just for show. It's a fully functional version of the classic toy we all know and love. Imagine a Rubik's Cube so large that you can gather a group of friends to twist and turn its colorful sides together. The designers of this remarkable structure have created it not only for individual play, but also for collaborative fun, allowing multiple people to manipulate the cube at the same time. This project showcases creativity and innovation, as turning oversized layers becomes a challenge that requires teamwork and strategy. Visitors to Nina Mall are often eager to snap photos with this record-breaking cube, making it a fantastic attraction for both puzzle enthusiasts and casual shoppers alike. So if you're ever in Hong Kong, don't miss the chance to see the largest functional Rubik's Cube in person. Prepare to be amazed by the Cecilia's ancient secrets. This remarkable creature is the oldest known terrestrial vertebrate to have developed venom glands, appearing around 100 million years before snakes. Imagine that! The Cecilia resembles a warm-blooded snake and is an incredible digger, making its home in lush tropical forests. This limeless amphibian employs unique adaptations, allowing it to thrive underground while hunting for worms and other small prey. Unlike many reptiles, the Cecilia breathes through its skin, which helps it absorb oxygen effectively while burrowing. Its surprising ability to produce venom adds another layer of fascination to its biology. Scientists believe that studying the Cecilia can shed light on the evolution of both amphibians and reptiles, especially regarding how venomous traits may have developed across different species. With its striking adaptations and historical significance, the Cecilia is a true marvel of the natural world, reminding us of the incredible diversity and mystery of life on our planet. What other ancient creatures await discovery? Did you know Cleopatra saw the iPhone's invention? This fascinating fact reveals that Cleopatra, who ruled from 51 to 30 BC, lived remarkably closer in time to the launch of the iPhone in 2007 than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built around 2560 BC. Just think about that. The Great Pyramid, an iconic symbol of ancient Egypt, was completed over 2,500 years before Cleopatra took the throne. Cleopatra's reign was part of a rich tapestry of history that included powerful pharaohs, stunning advances in art and science, and a society deeply connected to their religion and culture. This timeline shift helps us appreciate how long human history is and challenges our perception of ancient civilizations. The stark difference between Cleopatra's era and the age of the pyramids prompts us to consider how many monumental moments in history are separated by vast stretches of time. What else might be surprising about figures from history and their connection to our modern world? Believe it or not, microplastics are everywhere. These tiny plastic particles, each smaller than 5 microns, have been discovered in some of the most isolated places on Earth, including the Arctic and deep ocean trenches. Microplastics can travel incredible distances through water and air, spreading far beyond their original sources. They come from various everyday items such as clothing, containers, and packaging, breaking down over time into minuscule fragments. This widespread presence poses serious challenges for wildlife and ecosystems, as animals may ingest these particles, mistaking them for food. Even more alarming is the potential for microplastics to enter our own food chain, impacting human health as well. Understanding the journey of microplastics and how they infiltrate every corner of our planet is crucial to tackling this growing environmental issue. What steps can we take to reduce their impact? Most people don't know this, but lions can be brutal. When a new male lion takes over a pride, an astonishing and sometimes shocking behavior unfolds. This fierce male often kills all the cubs that aren't his. Why, you might wonder? It's all about ensuring his genes continue to thrive. By eliminating the previous male's young, he removes any competition for resources and time, Raising cubs demands a lot of energy and attention, and it wouldn't make sense for him to invest in offspring that aren't his own. Once the cubs are gone, the female lions will go into estrus, giving the new male a chance to mate and father his own young. This chilling strategy, while brutal, is one of nature's ways to ensure that only the strongest genes prevail in the wild. Can you imagine the tension in such a pride? Hard to believe, but ice cream can cause pain. This phenomenon, known as spina palatin ganglia neuralgia, happens when you eat ice cream too quickly. The sharp, sudden pain often surprises people, making them freeze mid-bite. What's going on? When something extremely cold, like ice cream, touches the roof of your mouth, it triggers a reaction in the nerves there. These nerves send signals to your brain, creating a brief but intense sensation of discomfort. The brain receives this as pain because it's a response to the quick temperature change. It's a reminder that even delicious treats come with their quirks. Luckily, this pain usually fades away quickly, so you can get back to enjoying your favorite flavors. Just remember to take smaller bites next time to avoid that unexpected jolt. Ever thought of ice cream as a potential pain trigger? Did you know labels can be misleading? Many manufacturers simplify the way they advertise their products by stating they contain 1,000 pieces. This neatly rounded number seems clear and appealing, but it can create expectations that aren't always met. In reality, the actual count may vary by dozens of pieces, sometimes being slightly more or slightly less than 1,000. This means that when you buy a product claiming to have 1,000 pieces, you might discover that you actually received 980 or even 1,020 pieces. Why do manufacturers take this approach? It's largely about convenience. A rounded number is easier for customers to digest. However, customers deserve to know the truth about what they're purchasing. So next time you see that eye-catching label, remember that the count might not be as precise as claimed. Are you ready to count your pieces and do some math? What if I told you Mars has blue sunsets? This stunning phenomenon happens because of the planet's dusty atmosphere. While we on Earth often enjoy beautiful orange and red sunsets, Mars offers a different and mesmerizing color palette. The abundant dust particles in the Martian atmosphere scatter sunlight in such a way that the shorter blue wavelengths of light become more dominant during sunset. As the sun sinks below the horizon, it shines through more of this dusty air, filtering out the warmer reds and yellows we are used to. This creates an enchanting blue glow that paints the Martian sky. So when future astronauts set foot on Mars, they might be in for quite a treat, witnessing sunsets that look like no other. Can you imagine standing on another planet, watching a blue sunset unfold before your eyes? Unlock the secrets of onions in classrooms. Onions serve as fantastic teaching tools in science education, especially for budding biologists. When students slice an onion thinly and peek at it under a microscope, they enter a microscopic world that's both fascinating and accessible. The cells of an onion are large and organized, making it easy to observe key structures like cell walls and nuclei. This unique feature allows students to quickly grasp essential concepts of cell composition, laying a solid foundation for their understanding of biology. By working with onions, learners get hands-on experience that boosts their confidence and skills in scientific observation. This engaging experiment shows how everyday items can illuminate complex scientific ideas. Plus, dissecting an onion is a lot less intimidating than diving right into more complex specimens. So when students connect what they see in the microscope to their lessons, they genuinely enhance their learning experience. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as an onion can spark curiosity and ignite a passion for science? What if I told you art can break records? Leonardo da Vinci's Salvatore Mundi is not just any painting. It has earned the title of the most expensive artwork ever sold, fetching a jaw-dropping $450 million. This staggering amount surpasses even the cost of some luxury yachts and can rival the annual budgets of small countries. The intense value placed on masterpieces like this one reveals our fascination with history and culture. Salvatore Mundi, which means Savior of the World, depicts Jesus Christ holding a crystal orb, embodying both mystery and faith. Its journey from forgotten art piece to the auction spotlight demonstrates how the appreciation for art evolves over time, often influenced by collectors and market trends. The sale not only made headlines around the globe, but also sparked discussions about the future of art investment. What do you think drives such incredible prices? Let's uncover the truth about the year without a summer. In 1816, a massive volcanic eruption in Indonesia unleashed a cloud of ash that blocked sunlight, causing dramatic changes in weather across the globe. This phenomenon, known as the year without a summer, led to snow in June and frost in July, creating hardships for farmers reliant on the growing season. The unusual climate resulted in poor harvests and widespread food shortages, pushing communities into famine and despair. Amidst this gloom, a young Mary Shelley found inspiration for her iconic novel, Frankenstein. The eerie atmosphere of uncertainty and darkness around her played a critical role in shaping her ideas about creation and humanity. This pivotal year reminds us that nature's power can profoundly impact human life, sparking creativity even in the direst conditions. What can we learn from this extraordinary historical moment? Here's a wild fact about Hawaii's history. In 1870, a group of Americans tried to create the Kingdom of Hawaii as an independent nation, breaking away from not only the native Hawaiian governance, but also the growing influence of the United States. This fascinating chapter highlights the clash of interest between the settlers and the native population, showcasing the tensions of that era. The American group's dreams of independence didn't last long, as just 28 years later, Hawaii was formally annexed by the U.S. in 1898. This annexation was fueled by various motivations, including strategic military interests and economic ambitions. Hawaii's story reflects broader themes of colonialism and the quest for self-determination, making it a unique part of historical discussions on American expansion in the Pacific. Isn't it intriguing to look at how such events shape today's Hawaii? Hard to believe, but Jack Black learned guitar late. Before becoming the rock star and actor we know today, Jack Black didn't pick up the guitar until he was 23 years old. Can you imagine? At that time, he turned to his friend Kyle Gass for help. In a unique twist of fate, Kyle agreed to teach Jack in exchange for meals from the fast food chain, Jack in the Box. This arrangement not only made for solid guitar lessons, but also created a powerful friendship that blossomed into the hilarious rock duo, Tenacious D. They combined their love for music with comedy, capturing the hearts of fans everywhere. Black's late start didn't hold him back. Instead, it makes his journey inspiring. It shows that it's never too late to learn something new or pursue your dreams. What would you learn if you had the chance? Most people don't know this, but Mexico abolished slavery. In the early 1830s, Mexico made significant strides towards equality by ending slavery in 1829 under President Vicente Guerrero, a champion of freedom. This bold move, however, sparked tensions with American settlers in Texas who wanted to keep their enslaved labor force. As the discontent among these settlers grew, it led to the Texas Revolution in 1835. The Texian rebels fought fiercely for independence from Mexico and to maintain their way of life, which included slavery. The revolution reached its peak in 1836 when Texas declared its independence, resulting in the formation of the Republic of Texas. Ironically, while Mexico had taken a progressive step by abolishing slavery, the newly formed republic allowed the institution to continue thriving. This conflict not only shaped Texas history, but also set the stage for the broader struggles over slavery in the United States. The legacy of these events still echoes in discussions about freedom and equality today. How did such a pivotal moment change the course of history? Why exactly does daisy mean day's eye? The name daisy comes from the Old English term dee's egg, which translates to day's eye. This charming name reflects the flower's fascinating behavior. Daisies typically bloom in the morning, their petals unfolding with the sunlight, and then close up at night, resembling a sleepy eye that's ready to rest. This daily cycle symbolizes new beginnings and the beauty we encounter with each sunrise. Daisies are often associated with purity and innocence, making them a popular choice for bouquets and gardens. Whether you spot them dotting a meadow or tucked into a flower arrangement, every daisy serves as a reminder of the joy and renewal each day brings. So next time you see one, think about the delightful connections between nature, language, and the magic of a brand new day. Did you know that South Korea has a Cinderella law? Enacted in 2011, this unique regulation aims to tackle the growing issue of internet addiction among young people. The law prohibits individuals under 16 years old from playing online games during the late night hours of midnight to 6 a.m. This was a significant step, as many children were spending countless hours gaming, which affected their sleep and overall health. Interestingly, parents have the option to request exemptions, allowing their kids to game during these restricted hours if they believe it's appropriate. The name Cinderella Law evokes the fairy tale where Cinderella must return home before midnight, reflecting how the law seeks to guide youth to healthy gaming habits while balancing their digital lives. With its proactive approach, South Korea hopes to create a healthier environment for its younger generation. How is this initiative impacting children's behavior around gaming and screen time? What if I told you about the world's biggest winery? The Milesti Misi Winery in Moldova holds the title for the largest wine collection globally, featuring nearly 2 million bottles. This impressive collection is stored in an astonishing network of underground tunnels that stretch for 124 miles. Originally carved out of limestone during the building of Moldova's capital, these tunnels create perfect conditions for aging wine. With temperatures hovering around 50 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels between 85% and 95%, the environment is just right for preserving the flavors and aromas of the wine. Visitors can take guided tours through the tunnels, exploring the fascinating history and craft of winemaking in Moldova. Whether you are a wine enthusiast or simply curious about unique places, Milesti Mici offers a remarkable experience that combines natural beauty and human ingenuity. Have you ever thought about exploring such an incredible underground world? Did you know that male aragonfish are great dads? This incredible species stands out in the underwater world for its unique parenting style. Once the female lays her eggs, the male quickly scoops them up into his mouth, creating a safe haven for the fragile eggs. This mouth-brooding behavior lasts for about 2 to 3 months, during which the male protects the developing eggs from hungry predators lurking nearby. It's a remarkable display of care, showcasing how male aragonfish take on significant responsibilities in raising their young. When the tiny fish hatch, they swim out into the world, equipped with the protection and nurturing provided by their dad. This fascinating behavior not only highlights the importance of male involvement in parenting within this species, but also sheds light on the intricate relationships found in nature. Isn't it amazing how different animal species develop such unique strategies for survival? Prepare to be amazed by your dog's intelligence. Did you know that dogs can understand up to 250 different words and gestures? This amazing capability shows just how smart our furry friends really are. Their intelligence is often compared to that of a 2-year-old child, which means they grasp not just commands but also the emotions behind our words. For example, when you say walk or even just grab their leash, they can recognize what's coming next. This understanding comes from their ability to pick up on our tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Dogs also learn through repetition and association, which is why training them with consistent commands works so well. This impressive skill set allows dogs to connect deeply with us, making them not just pets, but cherished companions. So next time your dog responds to your words or gestures, remember they're not just guessing. They truly understand you. You won't believe this couple's shocking online discovery. In 2007, a remarkable story unfolded in Bosnia when a couple, unaware of their own secrets, stumbled upon an unbelievable twist of fate. Both partners were engaging in online conversations, seeking emotional connections with others. However, neither realized that they were actually flirting with their own spouses. After a series of shocking revelations, the truth came to light, and what started as innocent chats led to painful divorces. This bizarre situation highlights the complexities of modern relationships and how the internet can sometimes blur the lines between trust and betrayal. The couple learned that the digital world, while providing opportunities for connection, can also create misunderstandings. Can you imagine the fallout when they figured out they were communicating with each other all along? This story serves as a reminder of the importance of open communication in relationships. Did you know bumper cars were meant to avoid collisions? Surprisingly, these funfair favorites were originally designed with a very different purpose in mind. The first patent for bumper cars was filed in 1920 by a company named Dodge M. Rather than promoting chaotic crashes, they aimed to create a game focused on collision avoidance. This unique design featured cars that fell apart upon impact, which made it essential for players to navigate carefully to avoid wrecks. Over time, the concept evolved, and people began to embrace the joy of bumping into each other, leading to the bumper cars we know today. While modern bumper cars are built to withstand impacts, the initial idea was all about skill and finesse. Picture a world where riders tried to dodge each other instead of colliding. It's fascinating to think how a game designed for caution turned into a crowd favorite, centered on playful crashes. Next time you hop in a bumper car, remember its origins and the unexpected path that brought such joy to amusement parks everywhere. Have you ever wondered what happens after death? After death, the human body starts to go through fascinating and significant changes, beginning just a week later. One of the first noticeable effects is skin blistering. As the body decomposes, gases and fluids build up inside, causing the skin to swell and sometimes peel away. This transformation is not just a gruesome detail, it has practical implications. Forensic scientists often study these changes closely to estimate the time of death during investigations. Understanding this process helps them piece together the events surrounding a person's passing. While it can be an unsettling topic, it serves as a crucial reminder of the natural cycle of life and death. The graphic nature of decay underscores how our bodies return to the earth, making way for new life. Isn't it intriguing how science helps us understand these profound changes? Believe it or not, Clipperton Island is fascinating. This tiny, uninhabited atoll in the Pacific Ocean is not just a dot on the map. It's a treasure trove of unique biodiversity and intriguing history. Discovered by France in the 19th century, the island lays claim to a legacy that includes a variety of rare plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine a place where colorful crabs scuttle across the sandy shores and seabirds circle above, all thriving in a remote environment. Yet it's not only the wildlife that makes Clipperton special. Its history is filled with territorial disputes, primarily between France and the United States. Over the years, there have been tales of shipwrecks, mysterious disappearances, and even attempts to establish a colony that ultimately failed. Despite its isolation, Clipperton's ecosystems serve as a living laboratory for scientists studying climate change and biodiversity. Isn't it amazing how a small island can hold so much intrigue and complexity? Meet Madagascar's sneaky leaf. Gecko, nature's master of disguise. This fascinating creature, officially known as the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, is a brilliant example of nature's ingenuity. Found in the dense jungles of Madagascar, it has evolved to mimic the appearance of a dried leaf, blending seamlessly into its surroundings. During daylight hours, this gecko remains absolutely still on the forest floor, avoiding predators by looking like just another piece of foliage. When night falls, however, the gecko transforms into an agile hunter. With keen eyesight and stealthy movements, it prowls its territory in search of insects, showcasing impressive hunting skills. Its ability to adapt to its environment through such remarkable camouflage highlights the wonders of evolution. For those lucky enough to spot one in the wild, the satanic leaf-tailed gecko serves as a reminder of the incredible stories that nature weaves through adaptation and survival. How many other creatures might be just as skilled in their own sneaky ways? You might be shocked to learn that tigers have unique stripes. These magnificent creatures are easily recognizable thanks to their individual stripe patterns, which are as distinctive as human fingerprints. Each tiger boasts a unique combination of stripes on their fur, allowing researchers to identify them in the wild. This is crucial for conservation efforts, as tracking individual tigers helps scientists understand their behavior and population dynamics. Modern technology plays a pivotal role in this process, utilizing advanced cameras and 3D modeling to capture detailed images of the stripes. By analyzing these patterns, researchers can monitor tiger movements, plan for habitat preservation, and implement effective protection strategies. This innovative approach not only aids in preserving the tiger population, but also contributes to broader wildlife conservation efforts. Isn't it fascinating how nature has its own way of marking individuality? Here's something incredible about Nauru's capital city. Unlike most countries, Nauru is unique because it doesn't have a formal capital city. This tiny island nation in the Pacific Ocean has a fascinating history and a vibrant culture. Yet it chose a different path when it comes to governance. Instead of a designated capital, the government operates from different locations, mainly in the district of Yeren, where many official buildings are found. This unconventional setup allows residents to experience a sense of community across the entire island, rather than just in one central area. Nauru, known for its stunning beaches and phosphate mining history, has a population of around 10,000 people who embrace their distinctive way of life. Imagine living in a place where you don't have to travel to a capital city for government services. How does this shape their daily lives and identity? You won't believe this about rapid blinking. This simple technique might just be your next secret weapon for winding down. When you blink rapidly, your eye muscles engage in a repetitive motion that can mimic the natural fatigue your body experiences when it's time to sleep. This action helps signal to your brain that it's time to relax, making it easier to transition from a busy day to a restful night. Although scientific backing may be limited, many people report feeling calmer and less restless after trying this method. Whether you're dealing with pre-sleep jitters or just need a quick break, rapid blinking could serve as a tool for relaxation. Why not give it a try next time you feel restless? You might be surprised at how effective such a simple action can be in promoting a sense of calm and preparing you for a good night's sleep. This might surprise you. White tigers aren't a separate species. White tigers are fascinating animals, showcasing a rare genetic mutation that leads to their stunning white fur. You might think they represent a unique subspecies in the tiger family, but that's not the case. In reality, white tigers are Bengal or Siberian tigers that have inherited a recessive gene, impacting their fur pigmentation. This genetic quirk means that the striking white coat, which often has black or dark brown stripes, can appear in tiger litters when both parents carry the gene. In the wild, these tigers are incredibly rare. Their unique coloring makes them more visible to predators and less effective hunters, which is why they are seldom seen in their natural habitat. Sadly, the allure of their beauty has led to breeding programs in captivity, raising concerns about genetic health and ethical considerations. As you learn about these majestic creatures, keep in mind that white tigers are more than just a pretty sight. They're a vivid reminder of nature's diversity and the importance of preserving their wild cousins. Believe it or not, flatulence has a funny name, HAFE, which stands for high-altitude flatulence expulsion, is a lighthearted term among outdoor enthusiasts. It's a playful nod to the sounds produced during this amusing condition, lovingly dubbed Rocky Mountain barking spiders. While it may sound serious, HAFE is largely harmless compared to more dangerous altitude-related issues like high-altitude pulmonary edema, HAPE. When adventurers trek to high altitudes, the thinner air can trigger this comical gas buildup, leading to some entertaining moments around the campfire. Thankfully, as climbers or hikers descend to lower elevations, the discomfort associated with HAFE usually fades away. So next time you're on a mountain and hear some unexpected sounds, just remember, it might just be some cheerful barking spiders joining the fun. Can you imagine that New York has more Italians than Rome? This bustling metropolis is not just a city, it's a melting pot of cultures. In fact, New York City boasts more Italian Americans than Rome itself, more Irish Americans than Dublin, and more Jewish individuals than Tel Aviv. Immigrants began flocking to New York during the 19th and 20th centuries, seeking new opportunities and a better life. As a result, the city has developed a vibrant cultural landscape shaped by these diverse communities. You can taste authentic Italian pasta in Little Italy, enjoy lively Irish music in the pubs of the East Side, or witness the colorful celebrations of Jewish culture during festivals like Hanukkah. These rich traditions don't just survive, they thrive in New York, influencing local cuisine, art, and architecture in ways that resonate throughout the city. How has such diversity changed New York City over the years? Is it really true that Athelstan shaped England? Athelstan was the first king of England, ruling from 925 to 939 AD, and his reign marked a pivotal moment in shaping the nation we know today. Before Athelstan, England consisted of separate Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, often battling for power. Through clever alliances and strong military victories, Athelstan united these kingdoms into a single realm, laying the groundwork for a unified nation. His reign wasn't just about warfare. He also implemented significant reforms that helped define the emerging political landscape of England, introducing laws that addressed issues of governance and land ownership. Athelstan's leadership helped forge a national identity, bringing diverse cultures and communities together under one banner. This unification was crucial for the development of England's future monarchy and its sense of nationhood. Athelstan's achievements resonate even today, reminding us how one leader can impact a country's history and identity. So the next time you think about England, remember the pivotal role that Athelstan played in its formation. Did you know pans have holes for a reason? These nifty little openings play a crucial role in baking and cooking. When yeast ferments, it produces carbon dioxide as a natural byproduct. This gas needs a way to escape to keep the fermentation process healthy and effective. If the carbon dioxide builds up inside, it can cause a dough or batter to rise too quickly and then collapse, ruining your recipe. The holes in pans, often seen in specialized baking tools like bundt pans or pizza stones, let that gas escape while still allowing steam to help cook your food evenly. This clever design keeps the texture just right and ensures your baked goods turn out fluffy and delicious. So next time you're whipping up something tasty, remember those small holes are working hard for your culinary success. What other secrets do our kitchen tools hold? Did you know that food shapes our lives beyond meals? Food is much more than just something we eat to fill our stomachs. It's a vital part of our cultures, traditions, and social gatherings. From vibrant family dinners to cozy holiday feasts, the meals we share foster connections and create memories. Think about your favorite dish and the moments that come with it. Perhaps a recipe passed down generations, or the laughter shared over a homemade cake. Food can also be deeply tied to our emotions, offering comfort during tough times or celebration during joyous occasions. Across the globe, cultures celebrate unique culinary practices that reflect history, identity, and community. For instance, in India, festivals are marked by elaborate spreads of festive food, while in Italy, Sunday pasta with family is a cherished ritual. So next time you eat, consider the rich stories and experiences woven into what's on your plate. Food truly feeds our hearts and souls. You won't believe how penguins choose partners. These charming birds are known for their strong commitment to monogamy. Most penguin species pair up for life, forming a partnership that often lasts for several breeding seasons. This bond is not just a whimsical romance. It plays a vital role in raising their young. Penguins usually reach reproductive maturity when they are between 3 and 8 years old, depending on the species. During courtship, male penguins often perform fascinating displays, including vocalizations and intricate movements, to woo their chosen mate. Once they form a bond, both parents share the responsibilities of incubating eggs and feeding their chicks. This cooperative parenting ensures that their offspring have the best chance of survival in the harsh environments they inhabit. Isn't it amazing how these adorable creatures demonstrate such dedication in love and family? What other surprising facts do you think we might discover about them? Is it really true that Iceland has no mosquitoes? It might sound unbelievable, but Iceland is often regarded as a mosquito-free paradise. This unique status is due to several factors. First, the country's cold climate is not ideal for mosquito breeding. Mosquitoes thrive in warmer temperatures, and Iceland's long winters and relatively cool summers create challenging conditions for them to survive. Additionally, the island's geographical isolation means that mosquitoes have not been able to migrate easily from other regions. Surprisingly, some areas in Iceland, particularly near rivers or lakes, can still have other insects, but these are usually not the bothersome mosquitoes we're familiar with. This absence has made outdoor activities much more enjoyable for residents and visitors alike, as they can hike, fish, and explore, without worrying about insect bites. So if you're dreaming of a summer getaway free from those buzzing nuisances, Iceland might just be the perfect destination. Get ready to meet Eduardo Chi, the quirky virtual pet. In 2023, Mexico launched a delightful gadget inspired by Tamagotchi, bringing a new twist to the classic pet care concept. This interactive toy invites users to nurture a digital pet that has an unusual craving for KFC, combining nostalgia with innovative marketing strategies. Fans of the original Tamagotchi will feel a wave of familiarity while engaging with this modern creation. Players must feed, play with, and even take care of Eduardo's unique appetite, adding a fun spin that mirrors real-life caregiving. This blending of the old with the new not only appeals to those who grew up in the 90s, but also attracts younger generations eager to experience the charm of virtual pets. Eduardo Chi is more than just a toy. It's a conversation starter and a fun activity that encourages users to bond with their pixelated pal. As the gadget taps into the trend of interactive technology, many wonder, could Eduardo Chi reshape the way we think about virtual companionship? Why exactly does honey require so many flowers? To make just 1 pound of honey, honeybees have to visit nearly 2 million flowers. This staggering number highlights the incredible teamwork and dedication of these tiny creatures. Each worker bee, during its lifetime, gathers nectar from countless blooms, producing only about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey. The process begins when bees collect nectar and store it in their special honey stomachs. Once full, they return to the hive and pass the nectar to other bees, who chew it and mix it with enzymes to transform it into honey. This remarkable collaboration is why honey has been enjoyed by humans for thousands of years, celebrated not just for its sweet taste, but also for its rich history and nutritional benefits. The next time you drizzle honey on your toast, remember the immense effort behind that sweet treat. Have you heard about the earliest hands-free devices? These innovative tools initially took the form of scrolls or slates that people tied to their heads using string. Imagine someone with a makeshift headset made of paper, desperately trying to juggle notes while keeping their hands free for other tasks. While today's sleek smartphones and wireless earbuds are incredibly advanced, these early inventions were a quirky step toward modern communication. Back then, people couldn't just tap a screen to send a message. They had to be resourceful and creative. The struggle with these awkward contraptions showed how important hands-free communication was to our ancestors, paving the way for the sophisticated technology we enjoy today. Can you picture how challenging it must have been to use one of those devices during a busy day? Hard to believe, but Q is truly unique. The word Q stands out in English because it keeps the same sound even when you drop its last 4 letters, turning it into just the letter itself. Originally, this curious little letter referred to a story about an animal featured in medieval art, showing us how language can transform over time. Today, it more commonly describes a line of people waiting for something, like at the movies or a concert. What's fascinating is that its unusual spelling has roots in both French and Latin, showcasing just how interconnected languages can be. This rich background makes Q not just one of the strangest looking words in English, but also a window into the history of language evolution. How many words can you think of that changed so much over the years? Have you ever wondered why the Leaning Tower leans? This iconic structure in Pisa, Italy, wasn't meant to tilt at all. During its construction in the 12th century, builders soon discovered that their foundation was poorly designed, made from soft clay, sand, and even shells. This unstable mix couldn't hold the weight of the heavy marble they were using, which caused the tower to start tilting as the ground shifted over time. As the tilt became more pronounced, various attempts were made to stabilize the tower. Engineers have tried everything from adding counterweights to removing soil from one side of the foundation to prevent collapse. Remarkably, today's careful engineering keeps the famous lean intact while ensuring the structure remains safe for visitors. It has become a beloved global symbol, attracting millions who come to marvel at its peculiar stance. The Leaning Tower of Pisa teaches us lessons in engineering and history while reminding us of the importance of a good foundation. You won't believe this about Orly Airport's PlayStation 5. At this bustling Parisian hub, travelers can dive into gaming bliss while waiting for their flights. That's right. Orly Airport offers complimentary access to PlayStation 5 consoles, making boring layovers a thing of the past. Imagine lounging in a comfy chair, playing your favorite video games, and escaping the stress of travel. This modern perk caters to gamers of all ages, from kids to adults, turning idle time into an enjoyable experience. Whether you're racing cars, battling foes, or exploring new worlds, the PlayStation 5 adds a spark to your airport adventure. Airports usually bring to mind long lines and tedious waits, but Orly is changing the game, literally. So the next time you're at Orly Airport, don't forget to check out this entertaining amenity before you board your flight to your next destination.